Hi, I'm Cedric from Amok Equipment, and in this video I will show you how to set up our tarps in two different ways. The setup are exactly the same on both our tarps, the Skjold 10 and the Skjold 13. But in this video I'll just use the Skjold 13 as an example. As you can see on the stuff sack, this tarp can be set up in drummer setup or gathered end setup. Drummer setup extends the tarp more towards the front end, perfect when sleeping in a drummer hammock. Gathered end setup gives you a more traditional rectangular setup, better suited for our sail hammocks, which are gathered end hammocks. I will start by attaching these color-coded carabiners to the trees. They are color-coded just like the drummer hammocks. Red is left and green is right. And the same on the next tree. Next, I will grab the tent stakes from the pocket inside the stuff sack and I will start staking out the guy line. On all of our guy lines, there is a loop in the end. And you can make a double loop like this. And the tent stakes inside, and now we can tighten it. So this causes less wear and tear on the guy line or the rope, and it will prevent you from losing it or losing the tent stake. So now it sits tight. So now we see the tarp in drummer mode. And with these tighteners, it's really easy to adjust the tarp afterwards. So if it's too tight, you can just loosen it. And if it's too loose, you can tighten it. Okay, so here's a bonus trick. When setting up in drummer mode, you can close the side of the tarp. So you can either create doors or close the tarp entirely. So now let's switch from drummer setup to a gathered end setup. So I will use this Sail XL since this is our gathered end hammock. So in order to turn the tarp into a gathered end setup, we need to turn the tarp 90 degrees. So you need the longer end, the foot end and the head end, to face the trees. That means that we have to move the carabiners over to the foot and head ends. The foot end is really easy to find because it's marked on the tarp. Okay, so now I have the foot end of the tarp, which is marked with a foot. I'll just remove the tent stake, and now the color system doesn't matter anymore. So I'll just have the green carabiner. I'll make a double loop just to protect the rope around the tree and the carabiner. And then the same on the other side. So now the tarp is in regular gathered end setup. And as you can see, the tarp covers the whole hammock. And I also have a lot of space for my backpack, cook food, coffee, yeah, anything. So that's how easy it is to set up our tarps. Don't hesitate to ask any questions and stay wild.